everyone.
I was like, why are we pausing?
Well, because I wanted there to be a space for me saying 1, 2, 3, so that we just like had that space for editing. Hey everyone, welcome to Sip With Us Saturdays. I'm Mary-Frances.
And my name's Brittany.
And today we are trying a Pinot Noir from Reeve, and it is called Ya Moon.
We actually visited Reeve last month because it was Women's History Month.
Yes.
So we're going to be featuring wines that we had visited this whole month. And Reeve has a female winemaker.
Yes, Katie Wilson. She was previously at Joseph Phelps and Flowers, and she also has her own label called LaRue.
Yeah, so we had a great time when we were there. We had a nice sunny day. They have a gorgeous view to look out of.
Yeah.
Mostly predominant female team too. We had a very knowledgeable host. We got to have pizza.
Yeah,
which
it was great.
Of course, amazing.
The attention to detail and
Yeah.
everything, the way that they have the tasting room decorated, how the layout is. It's just very welcoming, but very calm.
Right.
Chill. It's like really lovely to go and relax there with some wine.
It was a great time. We really on point with our hospitality.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
Give this bad boy a smell.
Give it a swirl and see what comes up.
Or maybe it's bad girl. I don't know.
That's an interesting point, is wine. But maybe non-gendered.
Non-gendered.
Yeah.
Let's give this awesome wine a smell.
Some soil.
Yeah, I honestly am getting cherry cola. Or maybe like Pepsi. I don't know, those like Coke, Pepsi, something in that cherry realm.
Some cherry blossoms. And I think
I could definitely see the cherry blossoms. It's got a little earthiness to it.
and I think what you're like when you're saying cherry cola, I think for my nose is like a little bit of like leather. Just a tiny whiff of leather. Just a little bit.
Maybe like
It smells delightful.
I'm almost getting like hints of blueberry too.
Yeah, I can see that. Because there's this there is berry.
Yeah,
there's this berry.
It's a very predominant berry.
You ready to take a sip?
I am definitely ready.
All right. Good. All right. Here
That's
we
what
go.
the smelling business.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting. I definitely had a lot more lightness with the nose, but the palate is like much deeper.
Yeah. The cherry cola to me definitely comes through on the palate. And I like this because it's smooth, it's luxurious, it's really nice on the palate.
I'm getting much more of like an earthiness on the palate, like almost like a soil, kind of like it's like tea.
Yeah,
herbaceous tea bag that's been put in your compost.
Like it's my Earl Grey every morning.
Yeah,
and it's like
exactly
just a hint of that as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where the cherry blossom was coming from on the nose.
Yeah,
that earthy.
Well, and even just like after it rains, just the smell of like a light rain on the soil.
Right. Yeah. Like fresh garden bed.
Yeah.
For a good water or rain.
I really like this. It's easy to drink, very approachable.
Yeah, and it was actually our host, I think, who said that this is a really good beginner wine drinker.
Yeah.
Wine. And I can see why she said that. Like this wine is very fruit forward.
Definitely.
So you really, there's not too much complexity that would make it off-putting for a new wine drinker.
Yes. Yeah.
Which makes it very approachable.
Right. But very it's delightful. It's smooth. It's a little bit luxurious in your mouth.
Very smooth, fruit forward, and that's definitely the notes that I think would really speak to a new wine drinker.
Yeah. What would you pair this with?
Food, my favorite. So I've been thinking about food the entire time I've been tasting this. It's lunchtime, right?
Definitely.
So I think I want to do something with basil.
Okay.
I'm thinking something a little more heartier, something a little more heavy, not necessarily greasy, but like just hearty.
Okay.
So maybe like a basil pesto.
That would be nice.
Over like pasta with some Parmesan.
Yeah.
I think that would be tasty.
And I think our host mentioned Chinese food.
She did.
Yeah.
And that's why I say like hearty.
Yeah.
Like I can see where Chinese food would pair because the sweetness of this with like some of the notes you get in Chinese food.
Yeah.
Really go
really
well.
be nice. Yeah.
We had that pizza while we were there.
Yeah.
That is what I'm thinking about with this wine.
Yeah, I think in the summer, like the mozzarella, tomato, and basil, like you could have that with this really easily.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But definitely, yeah. Lots of food I think would go well with this. So I'm stuck on basil because that's just that earthiness.
Yeah.
And is what like set my mind in that direction.
I think that's a good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Well, I think this is another one that we really are enjoying, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I would say this is a winner. So
Definitely.
I hope you guys will enjoy it too.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
And cheers to you guys.
And cheers.